This is a reading for Scorpio, and this is general reading, general energies for career and finance 2020 over the course of the year. So just wanted to jump right in. This is actually the patience card, so it's telling you just to slow down basically. So, I mean, slow down, change your attitude, clear your mind out. So this is a card of you feeling anxious or unhappy or worried. And again, this is over the course of 2020, so it may not be right at the moment, presently, this is how you feel, or it may be that it's starting out early on in the year. But either way, it's about you feeling anxious, unhappy, or worried, feeling that you're always in a hurry, you're always really rushed with something. You need to figure out a way to not be so impatient, take a breath, slow it down, realize you can only do so many responsibilities in one day, delegate, all of that. So, people or projects are triggering your feelings, and you need to, cultivate a change of attitude to be able to clear your mind and actually get things done. You spend more time sometimes worrying and rushing around and, taking it out on the wrong people if you don't find a way to not spread yourself so thin. So again, you have to realize that, in life, sometimes as I say, neglecting some of the relationships because we're in too much of a hurry. There's impatience with people, and sometimes things don't work out as we expect. But sometimes you just have to let some of those things go and refocus and learn how to be patient, because patience has actually worked for you in the past. It has paid off. So, in terms of teaching a child a new skill or something along that line, it's a positive pursuit. That's things that you want to take slow. So maybe breaking up your day with things that give you more meaning and purpose, that help you to slow down. And again, trying to, get a little bit of help throughout the year so that you're not taking on more and more responsibility. We don't need to be doing all the little stuff when we know somebody else can handle that task. Even if you are in a position where you generally look after things, it's okay to release some of that control and, have somebody else, learn the process. So in terms of money or, career or personal relationships. So in terms more specific to career and money, again, delegating responsibilities, you can write things down, top 10 things that need to get done for that week or 2 weeks, and try to, multitask, doing 3 things that all are in the same area, versus scattering yourself all over the place and trying to get everything done. We don't always account for things like traffic or lineups or, things being closed on a particular day. So enable for you to reach your goals, which it does speak to. Patience does speak to you reaching your goals. So it's not a blockage card. It's just telling you to, change your perspective. So patience is a mental skill. It's learned. And so because of that, you need to practice it. So accept that some projects, won't get done. Some jobs, won't work. And that there are some obstacles and things along twists and turns along that road, because that's part of the chaos of day to day. That's the road to getting what you want. Things don't always just fall into place. It's never meant to be that way. That's not how we level up. So, to be able to take on new challenges and face, new people that might want things that we also want and are challenged by that. So you need to be able to, strengthen your position. And the only way you can do that is through adversity. So be realistic about your expectations, and just remember that slow and steady wins the race. So as far as the next card, it's about birthing. And birth is about a universal energy that brings you opportunity and possibility. So that is this card here. And this card actually speaks to new possibilities and opportunities. Again, this is for the course of 2020, general energies for career and finance, and it's for transformation. It's a chance to start over as you enter that new phase in your life. So it's the birth of a child or a new idea or a new project, even a new you're just reinventing yourself, but you're developing a new attitude. You've got new hobbies, maybe that you're a new diet, just a lot of new things that are starting for 2020 overall in career and finance and relationships here as well, because I see that seems to be there's a lot of overlap with relationships and our money. So anything new that you start is, generally going to be successful overall. But again, be realistic in your expectations as to what you can do. Don't take on too many new projects that you're not able to actually see any of the results of your labor, so to speak. But it foretells of a new journey ahead, that's about to start. So It could even be with, you know, new love affairs, new family members arriving, births, marriages, anything like that. But it's about your personal life growing and expanding. So again, you know, just take care that, you know, whatever struggles you're going through right now, you know, that this card offers reassurance that you will get through it, you know, and that those personal upheavals, you know, are being let go of and they will be solved. So more specific to career and finance, you know, again, could be it's a card of creation. So, I mean, it is a time of, again, could be starting a new business, new jobs, you know, things that are exciting to you. It's just a time of action and opportunities that are now in your hands. So it's, you know, appropriate timing for new projects to begin, excuse me, and that, you know, you're giving your attention and your heart to those things, and it's speaking to, you know, new passions in life as well. So it's it's a positive new chapter in your life, you know, and it's about getting on with your goals and being proud of what you have achieved already to this point. So over to the Plane card. Okay, so again with the Plane card, this is a time of, it's a journey. So it's either physical or metaphorical, but your life is becoming more full. And again, that speaks to travel. That's indicated on many levels. So you might have felt stuck in your career, negative feelings about something that you wanted to escape, which again, you know, might have come through. Again, this is 2020 energies overall. Might have come along with that patience card, feeling anxious. But again, the travel card here with the Plane is indicating that it can be, you know, you self-discovery journey, or that you're actually physically traveling and getting rid of, you know, that feeling of being stuck, whether it was in career or otherwise. But negative feelings no longer serve you, are being removed. Life is feeling fuller. You're taking back control over your life. You know where you want to head with your life. You know, it's that personal evolution and that overwhelm, you know, that you're working through, because you do have a lot of support there. So again, travel, you know, could speak to just being re-inspired as well, and maybe you are taking a journey on a, you know, a plane or, you know, cruise, whatever it might be, family travel. But either way, it's with great friends, family. It's, you know, happy memories being made, fun and laughter. So it's a good time. It's, you know, really positive throughout the year. There's some kind of travel. It can, and again, it can also speak to, you know, reinvention of yourself, but there's a lot of newness coming through, you know, with the Birth card over here, a lot of new things beginning, and with the Plane card, you know, that speaks to a new job, new course of study. You know, you're finally finding some kind of direction, and you're uncovering your purpose in life, and you have to keep the action going, the momentum. You know, it's not a time to sit on the fence. It's a time to get things done. So the Unity card also, you know, speaks to, you know, that time of divine intervention. So you are getting some guidance here with the divine, or with the Unity card. It is renewal and peace and hope, and you're radiating and attracting, you know, good things to your life. So it's about positive emotions and feelings and, you know, things along that nature, and development and rewards, and that you're feeling that there is some kind of greater purpose here with the Unity card, you know, in career or business, things that actually fulfill you. So it's also speaks to being prepared for an unexpected twist of fate. I don't know if that is, you know, positive or negative. I suspect that it's more positive, because it is a card that overall is positive, speaks to harmony, you know, in unions or business connections. You know, it also speaks to traditional connections and people with similar beliefs to you. So it's letting go of restrictions in the past, and definitely speaks to change, progress, you know, and trusting people. And there's communication with this card. You know, there's all kinds of strong bonds, and I mean, and even on a passionate level, it could even speak to deeper connections and seduction and all of that. And but in terms of business, again, the Unity card is about new business, new job. All of these cards, Plane as well as the Birth card, you know, all speak to that newness. So there's a lot of new things opening up for you for 2020. And again, it's just you finding yourself in the driver's seat, and you're able to go forward. You know, you are looking at career changes, or a new job, or new business. Could even be buying and selling of real estate, something along that line too. But either way, a lot of changes coming over the course of 2020. So moving on to your other cards here. So these are the Manifesting Wealth and Wisdom cards that I have pulled, and as far as some of them had fallen out in addition, that's why there's so many cards in this reading here, but you have the abundance card. So drawing this card serves as a reminder that abundance is a spiritual condition, and in fact it is your birthright. So, being open to the many forms that abundance takes, such as gifts, friendships, money, opportunities, creative ideas, will make your tomorrow richer. So if you're feeling fear around abundance, breathe into your heart chakra. This is where you connect with source. So self-love equals plus purpose, plus your passion equals that abundance, and having an attitude of gratitude. So, again, this is really just speaking to you having a lot of positive, abundant relationships and support and things that provide you with a lot of opportunity. So you actually can draw on those connections to keep moving forward. The next one following that is charity, which you probably do an awful lot of because you are connected, so socially connected with people. But you're being reminded about how important it is to be charitable in your thoughts and actions, time to share your resources with others without any expectations. So, it doesn't have to be money, but it can be time. So time, energy, just little acts of gratefulness for people being there, and even just patience with them in teaching them something. So over the next week, just doing some random acts of kindness. It's time to share your resources, money, time, with a group or with a person that can use your assistance. So it's just paying it forward. And again, following that, you have, actually I'm going to go with the card above there, which is advisors. So the advisors card is letting you know that drawing this card indicates that it is important for you to consult with others regarding your current situation. You may find it helpful to consult with a highly recommended attorney, CPA, life coach, therapist, or healer. Ask your friends, co-workers, family to refer someone that worked for them. Interview this person, determine if their beliefs, viewpoints resonate with you. Ask your guides for assistance in finding the right person for you. So it seems like at this time there may be something dealing with a business because of you have all these new starts that you need to draw on some advice, professional advice. Definitely rely on your support network because you clearly have enough of them. But definitely you need to get a little bit more advice from a professional sphere, to help you to go forward and level up to another stage in your life, and also just to pay attention to contracts and refinancing. So drawing this card indicates how the time, drawing this card indicates now is the time to get a better rate on your secured and unsecured debt, such as mortgages, car loans, student loans, business lines of credit, SBA loans, credit cards. Gather your personal and your corporate tax returns, bank statements, update your personal information, personal financial statements for your business, contact lenders, ask for better interest rate, loan terms. Sometimes they can waive fees, reduce points, that kind of thing. So a lot of times as well, we overlook how many times we're being charged for something. We might have 3 or 4 insurance policies and not realize that, we're getting coverage, multiple times when we only really need it once. So you kind of overpaying on a multitude of levels. So again, that spoke to the advisor's card, which was above here, getting some expert advice, and again, it could be a, bookkeeper or somebody who definitely feels that they can level you up and change your, financial outlook. Because if you can save money on your taxes with opening up a new business, which it's a lot harder for an individual to do that. So, take advantage of those breaks, and again, we don't always know what's happening behind the scenes until we get a little more information. So do the footwork. Anyway, back on to the next card here is the soul's purpose. So again, it speaks to time to align your work. Time to align your work with your soul's purpose. The universe is gently nudging you in the direction that will allow your purpose to be revealed. If you are already doing work that is in alignment with your purpose, this indicates blessings and reward coming your way. So you just ask yourself, ask what you are here to do on earth, and look within to discover so basically following your intuition on this. So soul's purpose can be anything that speaks to your passions. What do you do on a regular basis that you spend a lot of time doing, that you really enjoy? You lose track of time because it's just so enjoyable. And we also have the thoughts card. So the universe is reminding you that your thoughts have the power to move you toward your goals or away from them. Become aware of your thoughts during this time, and it's essential for manifesting wealth and wisdom. So make a list of thoughts, things that that evoke a feeling or a judgment with around you. So I mean, it's talking about putting positive or negative beside the thoughts that are constructive and those that are not constructive. You might even think of a few solutions, try to condense things down, or just, clarity of mind can come from just stepping back from a problem and trying to look with fresh eyes, new perspective. But either way, because your patience card, here as well, it spoke to clearing your mind. Again, this is for the energy of 2020 all around for career and finance, Scorpio. So there's clearly some times here where you're feeling a lot of overwhelm, that you're doing too much, and that some of your relationships might be suffering because of that. So just to be aware of your thoughts, and try to slow it down, delegate, and get right back on purpose. And, and again, following your soul's purpose, things that you're really passionate about help you to stay on track and not lose sight of the main goal. So over to the inspiration card here. So inspiration, the universe is reminding you that inspiration is all around you. Your job is to be open to receiving it. Make a list of what you feel inspired to be, do, or have, and look closely at the other cards near that hold important clues about where you need to shift to feel truly inspired. So inspiration can come in different ways: ideas, inspired thoughts, feelings, people, movies, books, and nature. And so again, it's just about you finding a way to stay on the right track and allow those beautiful insights to come through. So then there is the Freedom card. Freedom is a card that ushers in tremendous good fortune for you. You'll soon experience independence from a job, money worries, or a situation that has kept you stuck. So the action is to make a detailed plan of what you desire. So again, find a spiritual business mentor to assist you, and trust in the universe to provide what you need at this time. So, you can read inspiring books on achieving success, that kind of thing. So again, it's all about, using your divine guidance, and for sure birthing out some positive ideas here, as well as, relying on your connections, and definitely, getting some professional advice in terms of personal business. So hopefully that overall reading for 2020, general career and finance, Scorpio, gives you a little bit of insight as to, where to direct your attention. And have a great day. We'll see you in the coming readings.